Hi guys, and what's up? Welcome back to Glaze Chunk. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to beat the EnderDragon every single time. But before we start, we want to ask you to hit that big red subscribe button and the post notifications because we post content just like this very video and it would be such a shame if you missed out on any of it. Anyways, with that being said, let's jump right into today's video. Use an axe rather than a sword. When it comes to defeating the EnderDragon, Minecraft players should try their best to beat it as fast as possible. Killing the dragon with only a bow and arrow is tedious and takes a really long time. So it's recommended that players attack her when she lands in the center. Although a sword will work, using an axe at the dragon's head underneath it will cause the most damage to the boss. Although a netherite axe is preferred, considering it does the most wear out of every item in the game. Using a diamond or iron axe will work as well. Take a carved pumpkin. One of the best tips for defeating the EnderDragon in Minecraft is remembering to keep a carved pumpkin in the player's inventory, especially for players with bad luck when passing Endermen. Carved pumpkins allow the player to look at Endermen without provoking them to attack. They work perfectly in the end, allowing players to focus their attention on the EnderDragon rather than almost dying to a group of hostile Endermen. Have a water bucket in your hotbar. Considering Minecraft's EnderDragon enjoys flinging the players into the air every moment, having a water bucket in the player's hotbar is essential for surviving large falls. Learning how to MLG a water bucket before entering the end is also incredibly useful. Even if players have feather falling boots, taking no damage is always better than taking some damage after all. Take a bow with arrows. Although taking a bow may seem like an obvious choice when battling a flying creature in Minecraft, the suggested bow and arrow isn't meant for attacking the dragon herself. Instead, use the bow and arrow to destroy each of the crystals found on top of the obsidian towers. These crystals are the source of the dragon's healing abilities, and it's tough to kill the dragon while these crystals are still on top of their pedestals. Punching these with a fist is always an option, but they tend to do damage and even knock the player off the obsidian pedestal once hit. So using a bow and arrow is a lot easier and safer of an option. Explosive bed game mechanics. For Minecraft players looking to kill the EnderDragon the quickest way possible, like speedrunners, utilizing and taking advantage of the in-game bed mechanics is really important. In Minecraft, beds only work in the overworld, and explode if a player attempts to use them in the end of the nether or the end itself. Placing and operating a mattress on the obsidian barrier or underneath the EnderDragon when she's perched on the island center is one of the most damaging attacks against the dragon. This is a vital tactic that a lot of Minecraft players use nowadays to defeat the EnderDragon, as it's possible to kill her with only 4 bed explosions. Use a bow. If you get the chance to collect some blocks in your travels, it's a good idea to hang on to them until you either get affinity or the means to craft or buy a large quantity of arrows. From Fletcher villagers, that is. If you reach the end portal with only a limited amount of ammunition, you can save your arrows for the EnderDragon and use snowballs to destroy most, if not all, of the end crystals. Prior targets practice is always a plus, though the rapid rate of snowball throwing can make up for the inaccuracy if you buy enough. Throwing eggs and even ender pearls can be used the same way against crystals, but the point is to use something easier to obtain other than arrows, not harder. Pearls, though valuable, do teleport you to the top of the obsidian tower after destroying the crystal, if that is where you want to be, assuming you don't miss and teleport to somewhere you don't want to be. Ladders. Ladders can be an alternative block to climb up the obsidian pillars, as the players will not need to break the ladders to get down. Ladders are generally easier to place down, unlike blocks, in which case the player must jump every time. Ladders can also be used to prevent fall damage, but this is difficult and should be just replaced with a water bucket to prevent fall damage. And anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching here on Glaze Chunk. We hope you enjoyed it, hit the like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, watch the 2 videos on screen because I'm sure you'll love at least one of them. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!